Boom. Bam. Bam. Listen to the music. So.
Doubt about it are going to say, I don't care. And then the other fucking 99.99% of them, you know, they won't even hear about it at all. That's the shocking part. And I truly believe, now I'm not saying that it's Kappy's fault and Nathan's fault. I'm saying they are contributors to this. I'm saying that the content that they need to censor, the ones that are taking zero evidence out there and just for political means pointing fingers at powerful Democrats. What did I tell you 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 2 months ago, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, yesterday? I've been saying nonstop that the people out there who are going in with no evidence, with obvious political motivation to do what they're doing, they are instigating a change on YouTube. They are basically, I think, personally, my opinion is that these guys are paid to do what they're doing so they can usher in reasons for censorship and policy change, so that if creators definitely are going to outrage, but at least YouTube will be able to hide behind an excuse. And I think these guys are the ones that instigate this, the ones that target Democrats, pretend they're right-wing when they have obvious liberal and SJW mindsets. And I think that all of this comes from not these guys, but they are included in a giant group of people who are, along with QAnon supporters, along with Pizzagate supporters, along with all these different Gate supporters, along with all these different extremely politicized sides that are out there, you know, putting down the other side instead of talking good about what they want to do. I think all of that is instigating this, and you know who's going to suffer. Not going to be these fools. These guys get their channels deleted all the time. Jordan Sather, Lift the Veil, SGT Report, all the people that instigate this shit get their channels deleted every month or two. But they are the only creators on the platform that YouTube every single time gives them their channel back. Every time. Tell me that I'm fucking crazy. Tell me. Because I am. I'm seriously crazy right now. Hebro says, yes, they are like those cops that infiltrated the block in order to give them a bad name. I get it. Yeah, I know what you're saying,
man.
It was a
far-right conspiracy theory. So...
No, I know. I remember after Mikey's first interview, which didn't get that much traction, they like preempted that real quick. They're like, oh, Donegate's fake. Don't listen to them. I'm like, oh, interesting. So that means
it is fake. What do you mean? There's not been a single victim that's come out. For one, we proved all the different evidence that shows that there was no there was real motivation for you guys to lie and do what you're doing. Another is, it fits that perfect freaking thing where for no reason at all, Brock and them decide to do like a hit piece article saying these guys are batshit crazy. At least most people will get behind Brock in that situation, because you got to be crazy to accuse an entire donut shop nationwide of being a trafficking ring with zero fucking evidence other than some psycho goddamn ex-guitar player for a fucking band, you know. And then the connections that all these guys have. I'm sorry, dude. I'm dropping the skepticism on this. I'm fully convinced at this point. And I'm telling you this. For the last year, I've been telling you this was going to happen. The last year, I've been going live telling you that the result of all of the content that I've been criticizing like this, trying to fight against tooth and nail to try to put logic, inject logic into the mix, to inject constitutional values into it, inject some type of like free speech, fair type of thing, you know. Fighting this whole time, I've told you that this type of content would lead toward the most massive censorship on the platform. Well, they are all live. And they're going to lead toward the censorship of live video, which is what this is.
It's real because you guys just lie all the time.
His pin says Doshi.
Yeah. So,
Anyways.
I don't know. I guess I'm getting so many messages now like, do you work for David Brock? I'm like,
yes. Yes, you do. You don't even fucking lie anymore, bro. For God's sakes, this is recent. This is Kappy right before he came out, dude. This is recent, okay? This is not old. This is Kappy right before he came out with all this craziness. He's literally got his arm around Brock, and Brock has his arm around him. And Kappy wants you to believe that he just was asking a question at a panel, a random audience member asking a question at some panel somewhere, and they stopped asking questions when he got up there. So then Brock walks down, and they're outside, and he goes up to Brock, puts his arm around him. Brock puts his arm back around him, and they smile for a photogenic opportunity. That's what he wants us to believe. We're talking Brock. We're talking Kappy would hug Brock after screaming about Pizzagate for all this time. And we're talking that Brock would let a total stranger, with all the people out there who hate David Brock because of the Pizzagate thing. You know how crazy those guys are. Brock has security. Brock is not some dude who just is cool hugging any dude on the street because, you know, I guarantee you the dude's worried about someone shanking him and shit, for God's sakes. Tell me it's not true. Tell me I'm fucking nuts here. Tell me I'm fucking nuts. Let's see what people said when an Open Secret shared this one. Dude, PC is killing US. That's what's going on. Isaac Kappy's current Instagram story has only 2 pictures. One is with, this is a current Instagram, you're telling me his current Instagram story, so his most active Instagram story. The latest Instagram story on his fucking wall. 2 pictures. One is with David Brock, founder of Media Matters and other liberal operations. Picture is very recent. Yes, it is. Look at that. Yes. We told you many times Kappy was not credible. What's going on here? Well, Open Secret, I've been trying to tell people this whole time that Kappy wasn't credible either. I've been saying this whole time. I've been warning Nathan. What's Nathan doing in this video? He's calling Kappy and letting Kappy get the trust back of all those pitchfork-wielding, torch-wielding people that supported him from Lift the Veil in the first place. First thing he does is go live and pretend like, I'm just going to call Kappy. And then Kappy's like, oh, hi. Oh, I'm just now getting all kinds of messages. You were getting the messages way before this, and you made sure your phone was clear for that phone call. The Brock picture is very recent. We see a video posted on Isaac Kappy's YouTube from August 25th and another from a few days ago wearing the same shirt. And it looks like right here. So what does it look like? It looks like this was literally right before Kappy came to Lift the Veil and said his story and went viral. Right before Kappy started this psyoppy-ass operation, that's Kappy is pictured with Brock, right? So, as you remember, Kappy was clean-shaven when all of it started on Lift the Veil, and as it went, he grew a beard. He grew his little fucking facial hair thing. So you can see that this is beginning of everything with Brock. Hey, what do I gotta do, Brock? You got everything set up with Lift the Veil? Okay. You guys are going to attack Lift the Veil, right? So people don't connect you and Lift the Veil together? Okay, good. You already talked to Nathan? Yeah. We got Mikey all set up for about 2 weeks after me? Uh-huh. You got Fiona Barnett ready to go in? Yeah. Everything set in motion? Okay. Can I have my 50K? Thank you. All right. Thanks, Brock. Here we go. We warned you many times Kappy was not credible. We stuck to the facts and analysis. The logical conclusion here is that Kappy was a paid troll operation by David Brock and Media Matters. I fully believe this. If this was an old picture, I wouldn't care. If it was old, I wouldn't say this. If this was some fucking like thing from Kappy, like, you know, a long time ago, sure, maybe. Peter Pan says the curtailing of speech with political correct use of language is a long-known Hegelian dialect. Don't take our last super chat away, YouTube, because I said shit. Isaac Kappy's last Instagram story picture indicates he is at Politicon RN. If Kappy were really flat broke, hiding at a friend's house, he would not be there. Explains the David Brock picture. We told you so. I've been trying to tell everyone also this whole time. I bet now everyone wishes they had listened to me. And you. I started to try to show people this before all these other guys, not putting them down, I'm just saying that I've been trying to warn people since the beginning is my point. I don't want to put anyone else down. I love what all these other guys have done. They've gotten the word out there, okay? Fucking Laura Loomer. Kappy pictured at Politicon referred in a prior tweet with Laura Loomer. David Brock doesn't look shaken up to pose for a very friendly picture with Isaac. For those retweeting Gabe Hoffman's latest attack on Isaac Kappy, Isaac is live trolling at a Democratic political convention. He said they shit themselves when he turned up, hence the photo with Brock. Gabe Hoffman has a long history of attacking victims. See, look at this. Fiona and Lift the Veil are the only people in the entire fucking planet that are defending this. They're the only ones. Fiona, Lift the Veil, and probably Mikey and the others, but we'll probably see that later, right? This all goes back to one of my videos. The anti-donut crowd, the anti-donut crowd unirock 2. The anti-donut crowd and the anti-pizza crowd meet for the anti-voodoo woo-woo. And Too Much Crazy, the Hydra Donut Voodoo Woo-Woo Boo-Boo. Guys, I've been trying to tell the entire world this the whole time. This evidence has been out there since the beginning. When these people act the way they do, point fingers the way they do, push the ideology the way they do, when they have other people that are just for no reason at all believing them with no facts, this is all suspect, red flag material. It lends to credence that there has to be a reason that they're coming out and saying what they're saying. So what do you say to yourself? Well, what can we find out there? Is there facts that back up what they're saying? No. Do these guys have some type of political motivation? Sure looks like it. Well, now we know. Now it's there. It's in front of you. It's in front of your eyes. This would be enough to hang any Democrat if it was a QAnon dude looking at it, or if it was a PG dude looking at it, or if like Nathan was looking for evidence against something he was exposing. This would be massive, dude. This would be like so big. It would make, this is the piece of evidence that if Nathan found this while trying to expose something, it would be like him telling you he's dropping the biggest bombshells ever, the biggest show you've ever seen. Same thing with all these other guys. If Kappy had found this about Seth Green, pictures of him with Brock and everyone else, he would be flipping out telling you it's the biggest bombshell that's ever existed. Fiona Barnett also. Fiona Barnett finds pictures of me with David Brock. She would have added it to the wall that she has on her website where unirock's a fucking shill, right? But when it happens with these guys, they don't care. They're biased. When someone's biased, it's because they've got a strict agenda or because they're misinformed. How do you test if they're misinformed biased or if they are agenda biased? Send them the information. If they get the information and they're like, holy shit, bro, I didn't know this, I'm putting it out, I'm reporting it, then you know, okay, fine, maybe they just didn't know about it. But when you sit there and send them the information and they're like defending the dude, for no reason, they have no stake in the game if they're not politically connected. There's no stake in the game if they're not monetarily connected. There's no thing that sits outside of Shillville that connects Kappy, Nathan, and Fiona Barnett to sit here and do this and defend each other when no matter what comes out. You get where I'm coming from? Cringe Isaac Kappy performance or just crazy? 10 minutes of Isaac Kappy September 30 meltdown. He cries about being over everything. 10:50, he calls owner/producer Gabe Hoffman lower than a you know what. So let's see what people have to say in regards to this tweet so we can gauge what the community is thinking. Because I would hope the community is waking up.